What's going on, y'all? Man, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it, and I gotta say something about it. I'm sick of black people calling Donald Trump a racist. I'm sick of it. This gotta stop it. We gotta stop feeding our kids this racist tone of a nasty, despicable thing that we're trying to put on this man. Um, a racist doesn't do stuff like this, man. A racist doesn't. Hold on, let me pause this right quick. Let me tell you. Let me show y'all what a racist don't do. Let me show y'all something what a racist don't do. A racist don't decide to run for a public office, right? But then he's cool with this black dude, Jesse Jackson, right? So he find out that Jesse Jackson is wanting to run too. So a racist doesn't say, well, since you running, you my friend, I ain't gonna run. I'm gonna let you run, and I'm gonna go back you. I'm gonna put all that money that I was gonna put in my campaign, I'm gonna put it in your campaign. A racist doesn't do that. A racist doesn't say, even when you run, I own countless properties in New York City. You can use one of my properties, and I'm not going to even charge you. You can use my properties for free as long as you want. That's not a racist, man. A racist doesn't befriend a fucking maniac in the boxing world like Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson was a maniac. Now, he was a great fighter, but Mike Tyson was a man that could not control his emotions. He was a very violent man, and he said it. Michael Tyson said, I was a nut. This is coming from him. Mike Tyson said, I was a nut. On my other phone. But Mike Tyson said it. He said, man, I was crazy. Mike Tyson used to use coke, smoke weed, drink. He was a boxer, but he was an angry, emotional man. He was a lunatic. Mike Tyson, and you hear stories of rappers talk about how Mike Tyson used to get down. Mike Tyson was a nut, and then you hear the story where he would walk up to women and say, come on, I want to fuck you. That's how Mike Tyson would talk. Yo, come here, give me some pussy. That's how Mike Tyson would talk to women. This is in the 80s, in his heydays when he was the guy. That's how he used to talk to women. Come here, I want to fuck you. Come on, girl, let's fuck me. That's how he would talk. And he would just beat up people if you said something wrong to him. He was a lunatic. This man befriended Mike Tyson. Him and Mike Tyson was cool because he was trying to get in Mike Tyson's head to steer Mike Tyson in a direction that was bettering him because he saw the down spiraling of Mike Tyson. Then when Mike Tyson got into that incident with that girl where in my opinion, I don't think he raped her, but I think he sexually assaulted her. I do believe that Mike Tyson sexually assaulted Desiree. I believe he did. I believe he forced himself upon her. Now, as far as her taking the pussy, I don't think he did that. But I think that he said, come here, you ain't going nowhere. He held her down and he made her submit to some sexual things. I believe that. Even after that, a white man would have backed away. Nah, hell nah, I ain't fucking with that. Trump said on national TV, he didn't do it. Michael Jackson, another black man. Now we talking about a racist white man, right? A racist white man. A white man who can't wait. Racist. Do y'all know what racism is? I don't think some of y'all know what the fuck racism is. We're talking about a racist man. When you say racist, you equivalent that to Ku Klux Klan. Hoods on your head that hate black people. That's a racist. A person that hate black people. That's a racist, man. This man had the opportunity to step away from a lot of black people that were in business competing with him, and also had an opportunity to turn his back on black people that were in very, 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 very sticky situations with the law. But instead, this man, this racist that y'all talking about, befriended these people because he knew he knew these people's heart, he knew these people's soul, because he fucked with them. And when Michael Jackson got into that shit with them kids, this racist man that y'all saying is a racist went to Michael Jackson, did everything in his power to help Michael Jackson, put Michael Jackson up in his home in Mar-a-Lago until Michael Jackson wanted to leave. Told Michael Jackson he has full access to his house. Now, this is what I'm talking about when people talk about, oh, he wasn't letting black people in Mar-a-Lago. Man, Michael Jackson and the elephants and the monkeys was staying in Mar-a-Lago. The whole Jackson family was in Mar-a-Lago. This is a man, when Michael Jackson was going through these R allegations with the SA allegation with these kids, Trump helped this man. But the person that y'all are complimenting, loving, giving all this admiration to, Kamala Harris, pursued that man, a black man. Kamala Harris, a black woman, who North Carolina A&T openly and told to come to our college and clapped and loved her and bowed down to her. This woman pursued Michael Jackson on some fucked up, false ass allegations by some white people put on him. Now we're talking about a racist man who looking at white kids accuse a black man of a crime. That was his out. I'm out. I'm racist. You are white kids. That's a racist. But you know what Trump did? Trump said they lied. They lying on that man. This is a black man Trump defended. That's not racism, man. Racism is when a black woman seeks to put all her effort into a situation that she see will uplift her career and prosecute one of the most highly talked about entertainers in the world. The same thing Fannie Willis did. She saw an opportunity that she could uplift her career and become the first black woman to do X, Y, Z. And she went after Donald Trump. But it's the same thing Kamala Harris did. She saw the first black woman to prosecute Michael Jackson. And none of y'all are in Kamala Harris' ass about that. But yet, y'all black, historically black colleges accepted this black woman into y'all college when she effectively tried to prosecute, where she prosecuted Michael Jackson, and he was found not guilty on all charges, and y'all still accepted this woman in y'all black historical colleges. That's racist. That's discriminatory. That's bullshit. But then y'all turn around and call Trump a racist when Jennifer Hudson family got killed. Family got unalived by a black man. Donald Trump went to Jennifer Hudson and said, "You can live in my house," because it happened at the house where Jennifer Hudson was living. Donald Trump told Jennifer Hudson, "You can stay in my hotels as long as you want." That's not racism, bro. Racism is, fuck you, man. Yeah, good. Another N-word dead. He. That's a racist. A racist is he. Another N-word dead. Ha ha ha. Got another one. That's a racist, man. But that man said, "Yo, Jennifer, stay in my hotels as long as you want. Free access to my hotels. Just bring the bell. They'll come to you. You stay as long as you want." That's not a racist, man. Nelson Mandela, a black man, when he got free from prison, Do you know who flew him in a private, who flew the Africa and go get him? Donald Trump. Donald Trump flew personally in his plane to go get Nelson Mandela, a man that was from Africa, stood up for Africa, black people. A racist don't do that. Why would a racist go to a black country and get a black man and tell him, come get on my jet, I'm taking you. Come on, and then we're gonna go shopping. We gonna celebrate. That's not racism, yo. Please, man. I'm not the smartest person in the world. Y'all know I'm not. But kids, please, man, know the difference from a racist to a person that just not with the bullshit. Okay? That could be a black man or a white man, Chinese man, Spanish, it don't matter. But a racist is a person that a white racist is a person that don't like black people, don't like Chinese people, don't like Spanish people, just don't like them. Now, I can admit, when it comes to Spanish people, Trump might be a little racist when it comes to Spanish people. But black people, that man is not a racist towards us. And I wish that young people start and educate your parents. Y'all are smart enough. Y'all younger generation are smart enough to be able to talk to your parents and break down some things to y'all parents and say, look mom, look dad, look grandma. Donald Trump did X, Y, Z, this, and it's facts. You can Google it, look it up. He did things for black people. Racists don't do that. Racists don't fuck with black people. That's John Wayne was a racist. Elvis Presley was a fucking racist. Never did shit for black people. He probably did something for that one black woman that took care of him. And he did that shit because his ass was dying. That's racist. Ronald Reagan was a racist. These are racist people. Bill Clinton was a fucking racist. Hillary Clinton a fucking racist. There's no laws that Donald Trump put in effect to incarcerate mass black people. There's no laws that Donald Trump made to incarcerate, put black men and women away off this earth, take them away from their families. There's no laws he ever passed. These presidents pass laws to do that. That's a racist. Bill Clinton's a fucking racist. Hillary Clinton's a fucking racist. These are racists. Donald Trump had black people eat at his table. Don King, Mike Tyson, Michael Jackson, countless, Jesse Jackson, countless entertainers. You just look him up with rappers all through the 80s. This man was with Public Enemy. He got pictures and hung out with Public Enemy, Ice Cube, Eazy-E, Snoop Dogg. I think he even hung out with Puff Daddy. He hung out with Jay-Z. He hung out with all the black rappers and singers, entertainers. This man is not a racist, man. And I'm just saying this because I'm listening to y'all, man, and all these black politicians, their main thing is Donald Trump's racist because he will not bow down or he won't accept what some of these black people are wanting him to do, and that's discriminate. They want what we want as black people. What I'm still looking at, the majority of politicians want out of Donald Trump is him to bow to legislations and things that he don't agree with. Obama agreed with a lot of shit because that was in Obama. Obama agreed with a lot of shit. Like it's just like a human being, man. It's like we humans, bro. If you asking me to do some shit, like for instance, I don't smoke cigarettes, I don't smoke weed, but you say, yo, smoke this joint with me. And I'm like, nah, I don't smoke. Come on, man, smoke this joint with me. Nah. And then you get in my car and you got weed and you light up, I'm gonna tell you, bro, get out my car, smoke weed. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. Or either something like this here. Either this. I'm a politician. I'm a president, and I don't smoke weed. I feel a way about weed. XYZ weed. I feel a way about weed. So y'all black people come to me and say, yo, we need to pass this law for weed to be free, for weed to be free in America. I'm gonna say no, because I don't agree with weed. I looked at the data about weed, and I saw that the data about weed wasn't good for people. So I'm not going to pass that law, because in the long run, my data shows me that weed is not it's not good for your brain or your heart or your lungs. So I'm not going to pass that law. That's something that Donald Trump believed in. That's what he believed in. He believed in a man should play a man's sport, a woman should play women's sports. Men should be in men prisons, women should be in women prisons. He believed there's no middle ground when it comes to man and woman. He believed that there's no such thing as transsexual. There's no such thing as a man changing his. There's no thing that he believes that there's no such thing as a man, born a man, raised a man, cutting off his dick, sewing on titties. He don't believe in that. I don't either. That's not right. That's not how God created you. Now, if you want to cut your dick off and grow some titties and sew some titties on you, that's your business. But the government is not paying for it. I'm not going to pay for it. If I'm the president, I'm not paying for it. And that's what he believed. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that man's belief. He believed that it's like certain things that you don't believe with your kids. You got to understand something, man, with the president. When the president of the United States make moves, he don't make moves just for black people, just for white people, Chinese people. He don't do that. He's not supposed to. He's supposed to make moves for everybody to piggyback off of the laws. Now, in certain situations, I do believe that certain things when it's like, okay, when it's overweighing, yeah, you gotta balance it. And certain things in this United States of America is overweight. But now the president gotta balance it and make it right. You know what I'm saying? Make it right. So if a lot of things overweighing black people in the favor of white people, he gotta balance it. We gotta balance it. Okay, now we good. You see what I'm saying? And that's what Donald Trump trying to do in some of the things that he's doing. And you gotta understand, the man only been in a year. He got 3 more years to go, right? I don't think it's been in a year yet, right? November? He ain't even been in a year yet. So what I'm saying is this, man. We gotta stop calling that man a racist. And look at the black politicians. And look at the black people in higher power that are calling this man a racist, and see what they're doing for the black community. Look at what they're doing for the black community. I look at entertainers. Y'all know I always be on here. I'm talking about entertainers and shit. How entertainers be on some bullshit. That as a black person, like I said, if I was to ever win the Powerball, I would show y'all what a black person's with the money's supposed to do for black people. I would open grocery stores. I would open grocery stores. I would get a farm,